let us begin. You like my Dr. Eggman impression, did you, Yo-Yo? Anywho, hello everyone, and welcome back to the One Wild Sheep live stream. I'm One Wild Sheep yet again, and God, it's been a while, hasn't it? I've had so many hiccups recently trying to get started on streaming again, and I am just so happy that I'm able to do it. And to start things off, let us begin indeed. No way, Sheep is Eggman. What? I thought this was obvious. But yeah, to start things right off the bat, let's just slide right on in. This here, folks, looks like a Steam Deck. However, it is not. Hydrate first. Oh, of course. Thank you, Yo-Yo. Oh, lovely jubbly. Delicious. So yeah, this looks like a Steam Deck. However, it's not. This, my ladies and gentlemen, is my new, brand spanking new computer. And of course, with a new hyper-powerful computer, the first game I need to stream, well, of course, it's going to be Sonic Origins. I mean, would you have it any other way? Let me know, guys, by the way, if the volume is too loud or anything, because I can just quite easily adjust it on the fly. Yeah, that's right, I'm running this through the power of Linux, which, honestly, with this new graphics card I got, which is a... This is loud. Let me minimize that a bit. Which is a RX 7900 XTX. Oh, everything just runs super smooth. Really great. But, without any further ado, I suppose we should just begin. And I tell you what, I'm going to lower my Windows audio a little bit, because this is a bit loud for me, but should come through just fine on the stream. There we go, that's a bit better. John will say he will adjust you on the fly. You're damn right there. Hey there, Koala. God, it's been a while since I've seen you in one of my streams. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So anywho, without any further ado, we can skip the intro. We've seen this all before. We're just going to continue where we left off previously with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where we got the second half of the game to plow right on through. But another quick thing I want to bring up is, since I last streamed this game, see this little option here in the settings? They fixed the Game Gear games. They now sound proper. You just need to turn this to on, and the Game Gear games sound beautiful. They sound like they should. No idea why they went with a weird filter in the first place, but that's neither here nor there. But let's just dive right into the game, shall we? Week times you don't have free time anymore, sadly. That's a shame. That's a shame. Well, I hope you're able to just chill, sit back for the time being, and enjoy me ramble with some Sonic the Hedgehog goodness, at least for the time being. Anyway, where were we when we left off? I believe this was our save file, so let's just dive right on in. Beautiful. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, though. This is my first time. I forgot to set my stream to busy. 1 second. It's, How do I get to this? Hold on, it's here somewhere. One of these settings. By the way, there's a new bug on Steam right now, which is a bit gnarly, so there we go. Do not disturb. Perfect. Right, as I was saying, yeah, it was the first time trying out like streaming with the new PC and recording at the same time. So let's just hope everything goes super duper smoothly. But based on my tests so far, everything should just go fine. No problems. Hey there, Knuckles. He's off somewhere. Going to chuckle, no doubt. But to begin, we're going to throw away our cheeky Chaos Emeralds because we need an upgrade. And it's kind of interesting, right? So when you get the Super Emeralds in this game, when you're playing a Sonic, it'll say Sonic has Hypersonic, right? Same goes with Knuckles, and I think Tails also says Hyper Tails. I could be wrong there. Amy doesn't even get a thing saying she has a new super form, but she does. And Hyper Amy is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Because she can throw hammers and shit, and you'll see that when we get to it. It is absolutely off-the-wall bonkers. What can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? What can I tell you? Indeed. Yes. Quality is superb. I am glad to hear it. And you should get a new PC. Out of curiosity, what current specs have you got right now, Yo-Yo? Because, you'd be surprised how much you can really push an older PC. Just have to learn where to tune down the graphics, usually. Hell, I'm able to play like on the Steam Deck with like some of the newest titles that struggle, but I can get them working. Like Starfield, for instance, just about runs. Star Wars is a bit rough, but when I lowered the difficulty, the added, like, the lower frame rate was less of a problem than that. So, yeah. Am I using constant bitrate? I'm actually not too sure. I think I am. To be honest, the way I got it set up is I just used OBS's automated will detect the best settings for you system, which has gotten really bloody good in recent years, so I figured it's probably the best thing to go with. When I had a quick glance, everything looked in order, my tests, everything was super duper smooth. Ah, there we go, there's the last of the spheres. Let's get ourselves a cheeky super gem, shall we? Boom! Lovely jubbly. I didn't know you could change the colors of the balls like that. It was seeming a lot of hassle when you played the game. Oh yeah, when you go around... So yeah, if you go around the outside of the spheres, it turns them all into rings. It's super handy. Makes things so much easier. That'll be CBR then. Ah, cool beans, cool beans. Yeah, I had a quick test as well as it goes, running Cyberpunk earlier on, and did a test recording of that, and it looked beautiful. It looks slightly less beautiful when uploaded to YouTube, but that's YouTube compression for you. You're kind of stuck when that happens, aren't you? But for the most part, everything is smooth. Which I'm glad, because this PC cost a bloody arm and a leg, and I had a couple of issues building it, to say the least. There was some complications in the build, but it doesn't make a difference. It all functions perfectly fine, and at the end of the day, that's the main thing. Ultimately, this is the most powerful computer I've ever had. Alright, so you got a Ryzen 5 3600 6-core, okay, and a GTX 1650 Super. Huh. I mean, that's not too bad. You might have some trouble with maybe some of the absolute latest and greatest games, but... Just off my off-the-head thing, it should be okay for most things, but... Yeah, I can definitely see that's getting a bit old. Like, 1650 is, like, what, 3 generations old now? Ooh, up we go. Lovely jubbly. Time for the rest of them. Alright, this is one of those special stones that's weirdly deceptive. Like, it can... It's kind of strange, because it could be one of the easiest special zones in the game, or the hardest, depending on how twitchy you are. Like, if you're patient, this is very simple. It's just, you know, turn when you see a corner. But if you're impatient and you're really twitchy, or you want to go collect every ring in here for a perfect, the difficulty kind of ramps up a wee bit. So that's going to be wee interesting. What's also going to be kind of interesting is, after I'm done with Sonic & Knuckles, because this game shouldn't take me very much time at all to complete, I'm going to be switching over to Titanfall 2 for the second half of the stream. And that's going to be a bit more experimental for me, because I'll be playing that with mouse and keyboard, and I got a new keyboard lately, which is very... Oh, thank you for the cheeky bitties there, Cal. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, yay. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I got a new keyboard, which is really clicky. So I'm hoping NVIDIA Broadcast does its job and hides the clickiness. But no, thank you for those bits. I really do appreciate it. It's still better. To be fair, Cal, the fact it had a GPU in it makes it better than your old PC. Let's be fair, your old PC was, did it struggle with, like, Half-Life 2? Ah, jeez. Yeah, it did. I thought so. Oh, goodness gracious me. Alright, next Super Emerald, it's time to go. Does well for the most part, but there are games I want to run better, like Doom Eternal and Sonic Frontiers. Ah, I see. That's fair. That's fair. That makes sense, then. Half-Life 1 and Portal 2. Oh, gosh. Tell you what, I actually want to go back to like Half-Life 1 and maybe try a full playthrough again at some point. I did try like a ray traced mod of Half-Life 1, which really did wonders for the visuals. But I never actually finished that playthrough. I'm not sure if I'll even bother with it on this PC though, because granted, I've switched to AMD for the GPU side of things, which so far has worked better than NVIDIA actually ever has for me, which is interesting given their reputation of being quote-unquote worse. But, I mean, then again on Linux, and Linux is kind of like AMD's turf. But I know one thing is true about these GPUs, they don't handle ray tracing as well as NVIDIA, so it'll be interesting to see how it performs. That was a special stage you actually liked. Yeah, that's a nice and simple one. I think that is one of the earlier special stages in Sonic and Knuckles. The actual earliest one that actually kind of throws me off because I always get lost trying to find the last Super Emerald in Sonic and Knuckles from the first stage, but it's still pretty simple. Oh, actually, I don't think I've shown off the bonus stages. Let's have a look in here. Wow! I hope you guys don't get too dizzy by this. Tell you what, the last time I've actually been in one of these special zones, I can't even remember. Like, these bonus stages, they're really cool, but I always ignore them in most playthroughs just because, to be honest, I don't really ever need them. They're cool, they're great distractions though, great fun little distractions. Especially if you want to get, like, shit tons of rings. Don't consoles use AMD? Yeah, that's right. The PS5 and Xbox Series both have AMD-based GPUs. The Nintendo Switch uses NVIDIA, I believe. Which is why I heard rumors that the Switch 2 is going to be really pushing DLSS, which doesn't surprise me. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things, like, it's weird how they kind of on PC side of things. AMD never has got the same reputation, but so far, this thing's worked flawlessly. It's nuts. I mean, most consoles, even the older ones, used AMD. Like, I think the Nintendo Wii was an AMD-based system. You got Superstars and Wonder pre-ordered? Ah, excellent! I can't wait for Superstars. I'm going to be waiting probably a bit longer for Super Mario Wonder. And once I get to once this level completion thing ends, I'll show you why exactly. Because, like, I'm getting Sonic because obviously I'm the Sonic fanboy. I need the Sonic games, you know. I can't live without my daily dose of the blue blur. But, like, oh god, it's doing the bug again. I really wish Valve fixed that. But if I go to library here, see all these games? These are what I'm currently playing through. So, you know, I've got Baldur's Gate, bloody massive game. I've been playing Borderlands a shit ton. This is massive. That's a huge game. That's not huge, but I'm not entirely sure. Frontiers, I'm still doing the DLC. You know, I got a lot of games I'm currently playing right now, so I'll wait until a bit longer till I play Mario Wonder. Spidey 2 is going to be great. Can't wait for Spider-Man 2. Oh, yeah, Spider-Man 2 is going to be, top-notch. I probably want to be playing that for a while, though, because I'm probably going to wait until the PC version eventually comes out before I get to that, because I don't have my own PS5, unfortunately. I mean, it's always my parents' PS5, which I can borrow, but I don't like using their system if I can help it. Have you heard about Mario vs. Donkey Kong? Oh, it looks amazing. And honestly, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I was never fond of where that series went, because that series started off like, you bloody mushroom bastard. That series started off as, like, you know, a really cool, unique take on Donkey Kong, because it was basically a sequel to Donkey Kong 94? And then they started turning into, like, a Lemmings clone. I didn't quite get it. I would have preferred, like, the puzzle platforming of the first one. Oh, Thousand Year Door remake. Oh, I cannot wait. I really cannot wait for that. Thousand Year Door was my jam, easily. Like, the amount of time I played that game when it came out. I think it was one of my earliest RPGs I actually completed as well. Like, that alongside Kingdom Hearts is probably up there some of the earliest RPGs I completed. Because, to be fair, it's only reasonably recently I've gotten really into RPGs, like, within my life overall. So, you know, it took me a little bit longer to really get into the world of things, because I kind of just stuck with what I was comfortable with, which was the Mario stuff and Kingdom Hearts. But these days, you know, I'm bouncing between Cyberpunk, you know, Mass Effect. I'm going to be playing Kingdoms of Amalur at some point. And I can't wait for the new Fable. That should be, oh, delicious. Anyway, this is usually the first special stage in Sonic & Knuckles, and this is the one that gives me some shit, purely because I always lose track of the spheres. I can never find the bastards. Like, I'm pretty sure there might be one around here? No? Down here, maybe? Oh, there's 4 here, which makes me think there's another 4 on the other side. Let's have a quick gander. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Lovely jubbly. Now we need a Super and Color Splash on Switch. Oh, yes. I mean... Yeah, actually, yeah, I play Super Paper Mario would be really damn good. I'm not so sure about Color Splash, but to be fair, it's like one of the last games that are kind of trapped on the Wii U. So it'll probably make it a little bit a little bit more accessible, wouldn't it? Still need to probably finish Paper Mario. Have you ever played any of them all the way through, Cal, or just the first one you're playing through or something? Because, like, oh, they're great games. 1000 Year 2 is still the best one. 1000 Year 2? 1000 Year Door, sorry, is still the best one, though, I find. It's just something about it. It's magical. Nope. Oh, wow. Definitely get on that, because it's a damn good series. A really damn good series. All the way through. I mean, when you get to like stuff like Sticker Star, that's where, you know, mileage varies a bit more. But, I know, outside of Sticker Star, it's a bloody good one. And even Sticker Star, like, I played a little bit of it. I don't actually own that game, so I haven't finished it or completed it or anything. But the little bit I played still seemed fun enough. It just wasn't the same, you know? You started a new playthrough of the new one, have you, Yo-Yo? Oh, nice. Super Paper Mario is your favorite. Honestly... None of you saw that. Honestly, Super Paper Mario is one that's... I find it's kind of underappreciated. Like, when it came out, I don't think it did nearly as well as the first two, which is a shame. Because it's a bloody good one. I think a lot of people got into it though thinking it was be more platformer focused, so when they find out there's dialogue upon dialogue everywhere, that might turn some people off the game, but I digress. I digressed. Hey, it's not my fault, okay? I'm looking off the screen all the time. Normally when I'm playing these old Sonic games, that's not a problem, but... Ah, jeez. Lovely jubbly. Oh, I'm hoping that my voice sounds good as well, because, like, I am still recovering from a cold or something. So my throat is still a little bit off. I'm fighting as best I can, but it can't happen. It's completely your fault. No, not at all. It's Twitch's fault. Yeah, seasonal bug. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's annoying because it came on me this week as I was building this PC. In fact, so the entire week I've been sort of going, "Oh no, I don't want to have to cancel another stream." But fortunately, I'm, you know, well, obviously confident enough I'm fine because I'm streaming. Hey there, Cool Gamer Pro, welcome to the stream. Amy's in this. Amy was never playable in Sonic 3. This is true. Amy was added in the Sonic Origins Plus DLC, and she's pretty okay. She's basically a slightly toned down Sonic, but with the ability to use a hammer. If you look at the upcoming Sonic Superstars, Amy's playstyle in this is that's what this is what Amy's going to play like in Sonic Superstars, because they kind of just took that template for the new game and they just applied it to this old game. So in a way, you can kind of see this as like a preview of how she's going to play. Whoop! Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly indeed. Alright, onwards we go. This one used to give me some grief, this special stage, but honestly it's not too bad when you realize the patterns you just have to do. Like, I'm basically done now. Easy peasy. Is she like Sonic? Yeah, she's basically just like Sonic. She's a pink Sonic. I know you feel as I just got back to streaming myself last week. I had to take time off again. It's been sick the last 2 weeks-ish. Yeah, I heard about that. Hope you're feeling a lot better now, though, Mighty. Like, gosh, it is really annoying, especially after you go through a long hiatus. Because I checked, the last time I streamed was 3 months ago. And it's annoying, because I had to keep putting off streams for such a long time. What's her ability? I'll show you now when I get back up off this grabby pulley, but it's nothing special. She basically controls just like Sonic, so... Sonic has the insta-shield, right? But Amy has this, which is like a longer insta-shield. And if I use the drop dash as Amy, she starts swinging the hammer like this. It's really cool. It's really neat. I heard complaints about her playstyle and compared to something like Advance. Oh yeah, and to be honest, I completely understand those complaints, because Sonic Advance Amy is very unique. She's a really cool, fun way to play the game. Here, she is just quite literally Pink Sonic. You know, some slight adjustments here and there, but that's it, so... I completely understand the complaints. It doesn't bother me much, personally. But I do agree. I wish she did play a bit more like Advance Amy. But I think they wanted to keep this like one control, but one button does everything sort of mindset, so maybe that's why. But I digress. I'm on the mend. I've got antibiotics in reserve just in case, but my doc said he wants to see if I can get over it first. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for you. I hope you get better soon. And yeah. I have my fingers and toes all crossed. Do you have to complete Sonic CD to get her because you have to save her in that game? No, Amy is basically unlocked right from the start in Sonic Origins Plus. You can, like, from minute 1, play as her. She's also playable in CD as well, and also Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, so... Yeah, if you get this... Oh, excuse me. If you get the DLC, she's completely playable and everything. Super handy. Thank you. No worries at all. No worries at all. Oh, I love Flying Battery. The stage is so good. One of my favorites in the series, honestly. Amy saves Amy. I'm trying to remember what happens if you play it as Amy. I don't know. Can anyone who was in my previous streams remember what happens when you play it as Amy? I think. Oh no, I played CD as Knuckles, didn't I? I just get a feeling like nothing happens, she doesn't show up. Well, that would be really cool. Maybe you have to save Sonic? I don't think they've done any kind of switcheroo like that, unfortunately. I'll have to do another playthrough though in the future. Just double check, because... Yeah, I don't think I've done a full Amy playthrough now that I think about it. I could be wrong. I don't know, the amount of times I play these games, they kind of blend together with me, unfortunately. Oh my gosh! Oh, 2 hits, that's a bloody speedrun. Wait, 2 hits? What took 2 hits? You mean the boss? Oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah, because I booped him, like, a good few times before I got to the actual fight to the boss, didn't I? Whee! Alright. Don't know what it is about, like, this section by here. I used to be able to get through it no problems on classic Sonic 3, but for some reason this remake makes it a bit harder. I honestly don't know what's changed, though, about the physics that make it harder. Maybe the missiles just come out sooner? It's really weird. Whee! Beautiful. Oh, actually, I want to test something here. I haven't actually tried to see... So if you hold up and jump, normally with Sonic you can get Tails to carry. Can I... Oh, wow, you can do that with Amy! Oh, awesome! How do I get off? Okay, there we go, down and jump. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, those missiles look fast here. Okay, it must be just a quirk with a remake then. Those sort of things happen. Unavoidable, really. I'm just glad, like, the biggest physics issues kind of got fixed, because they were, like, the biggest issues when it comes to this, you know, this remake, where, you know, you couldn't actually get a special stages as Sonic because of the way the physics worked. They're a lot better now. Oh, damn it, I almost made it up there in one go. Hold on, can I do this? Yeet! Ha-ha! And that's what I call a speedrun. I didn't even know I could make that, so that's news to me. Come on, platform. Oh, Tails, carry me. No, Tails! Come back! Come on, Amy's not that fat. Come on, yeet. No, Tails. Tails. There we go. There's a good lad, Tails. Oh yeah, Sonic 3 is I think it's the longest one of the... Ow! The longest one of the classics, isn't it? Because it is basically 2 games combined into one big mega game, really. Alright, final Super Emerald, let's go! And I'm gonna try to not cheese the Hyper form too much. I will show it off though, because Hyper Amy is ridiculous. Like, on the same level of what Hyper Tails is like, where Hyper Tails kind of has the flickies, but Amy, well, you'll see. You'll see. Let's just say she has a lot more hammers than you think underneath her skirt, and I don't know how the hell she fits all them up her arse. It's kind of worrying, to be honest. Like, Jesus Christ, on a bike. There we go, beautiful. This one is probably the hardest Smash stage out of the lot. This one always gives me shit. Because what I always find is, like, you have to react so perfectly to some of these turns. And if you mistime it, well... Wait, what the fuck? Well, hold on a minute, hold the fucking phone! I beg your pardon? Where were the missing spheres? What? Interesting. I remember when Origins came out and Tails wouldn't respawn and Metropolis gears were broken. Oh wow, was it really that broken? To be fair, I'm so used to it being patched now and basically being... probably the definitive way to play these games. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, there's problems playing Origins, you know, but in terms of just comfort and ease of use, this is the best way to play, you know? Alright, let's try this again, hopefully... Oh, actually, I think I know what went wrong. I think it's this upcoming... No, not this one. An upcoming room after this one that caused the trouble I had. Alright, we'll try this again. We gotta say, you need to finish Dreamcast Adventure 2. Oh, excellent! How have you been finding it? Like, Dreamcast Adventure 2 is just... Oh! It's a classic. I can't remember the last time I played the Dreamcast build as it goes. God, what's going on? Wait, when did I think it must have been when I did the LP. I can't remember. Did I stream the Dreamcast version, or was that the PC version I streamed way back when? It's really good. A lot of details brought back to life. Oh yeah, especially with some of the lighting effects. Like, for some reason, the Dreamcast version has better lighting, which is something that's always a little confusing, but that's the same as Sonic Adventure 1 as well. It's not to the same extreme in Adventure 2, because Sonic Adventure 1 is like, fucking hell, what do they do to the game? But, you know. Sonic 1 Forever, don't know about CD, Sonic 2 Absolute, and Sonic 3 Air. Yeah, all of those I 100% recommend. For CD, there's a decompiled version of CD, and I think there's a mod pack called Sonic CD++. And I think for that, that's the best way to play Sonic CD. If you're going the fan route and not the Origins route. Oh my god, no! But it's been a while since I used those versions, because again, ever since this collection came out, this has just been my way of playing these games. You remember watching the LP of it? Ah, cool beans! God, that takes me back. Maybe I'll do a stream of like the Dreamcast version myself one day. It won't be for a while though, because I feel like it's probably still a bit soon. Then again, it's not stopping me from playing Sonic 3 again, I guess. Because I streamed like the whole series, like... God, when was that? Like a year or two ago? Oh well. Time to fight the hardest boss in the world. Oh, actually I can show off Amy's thing. So if you tap the Y button as Amy now, those hammers are broken. Actually, I don't know if I can fight this guy with the hammers. No, it doesn't hurt this guy, but if you use it on like the upcoming Eggman boss, annihilates him. Easy peasy. CD++ is a ROM hack of the Sega CD version. Oh, really? Okay, maybe I'm getting my wires crossed then. I'll have to double check. I do remember there being a mod for the PC build, though. They abandoned the one-button move seg. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm kind of surprised they didn't make Amy like Advance. Kind of interesting. Oh, excuse me. I love the drop at the beginning of Act 2 of this, like the I love that track. If there's one thing about Sonic & Knuckles, the soundtrack is legendary. And even, like, honestly, I know I'm in the minority with this, but I actually like the new soundtrack for Origins. Because I know a lot of people don't like the new tracks. I actually think I prefer them still to the original Mega Drive releases for the most part, excluding Ice Cap. And that's just because I never liked the Michael Jackson tracks in Sonic 3 that much. They were always my weakest tracks in the game. Like Carnival Night Zone always sounded like clown music to me. I just couldn't jive with it. Launch Base. I liked Launch Base. No, that's all I got. I liked it, but I prefer the sort of more military sort of thing. You okay there? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Like I said, I'm still recovering from being ill, so as either the stream goes on or next stream I do, or maybe the next stream after that, I think I'll be a lot better. That's another thing. In the original release, the spin dash just broke this. Whee! Carnival Night sounds like a troll level. Oh, yeah. What about the actual prototype tracks? I love them as well. Like, they feel a bit unfinished, but I actually really do like what they're going for. The versions of those tracks I don't like are the original PC version, where... Oy, that's, they're interesting. But outside of the original PC version, I like those versions. More of a fan of Sonic CD. Yeah, Sonic CD's music is top-notch. I love Sonic CD. Like, my only issues with that game are with some of the level design, and even then, it's not that bad, it's just... I don't know, some levels just piss me off. Like, Wacky Workbench. Actually, no, it's exclusively Wacky Workbench. I don't like Wacky Workbench. Worst level in the game. Oy. But I digress. I'm still undecided whether I'm going to stream Sonic Superstars right away, though. I guess it depends, because it comes out on a Tuesday, I believe. And I won't be streaming it because of that. But if I complete the game before my stream, I might then stream it. You don't mind that one? What, really? Wacky Workbench? You don't mind it? You're a crazy lass then, Mighty. You're a crazy lass. I can't. I just can't jive at that level. It just doesn't work for me. Oh, gosh. Hey there, Goodway. Owned a copy of Sonic CD and never heard of Sega CD, so I tried it on PC and threw it out because I thought it was broken. Oh, God! Honestly, it does not surprise me. Hope you're doing well anyway. Welcome to the old stream. You missed so many giant rings. Oh, there's hundreds of them. Like, there's literally 7 special rings in Mushroom Hill Zone alone. I always forget where they all are, though. I've got them all once, and I just never committed them to memory. Wacky Workbench, Carnival Night, Labyrinth, Metropolis 3, the worst... equals the worst Sonic game of all time. I don't know, I mean... Would I still take them over Sonic Boom? I actually don't know, because, like, those levels piss me off, but... Sonic Boom bores me. I'd have to put some thought into that, like, what would make the worst Sonic game of all time? I know the default thing people go to is, haha, Sonic 06, but honestly, Sonic 06 isn't that bad, come on guys. Like, it's bad, don't get me wrong, but I've seen worse games released in this day and age now, which is a bit of a shame. Plus P-06 just fucking fixes the game, so, you know, when that's complete, I can't wait. Sonic Boom, Sonic Forces, 06. Honestly, call me crazy, I don't mind Sonic Forces. Is it a disappointing game? Fucking yes and a half. But I actually like Sonic Forces. I think it's one of those games I can happily play quite casually. It's just, if you expect more than maybe an hour of fun, well, you're gonna get really disappointed. And the levels are way too short. Way, way too short. Can't have an opinion on that, I'm still working my way through Sonic games. Ah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I mean, everybody has their own opinions on this series, like... I've never seen opinions on a game franchise more varied than with Sonic, like... Everywhere you go, someone will have something different to say about these games. Whether it be people trolling, going, Sonic was never good, in which case those people aren't being genuine. Like, I will never listen to anyone who says that, because, like, either they haven't played the games, or they're just listening to other people, for the most part, you know? Like, I don't believe they form their own opinion when people speak about that stuff. I'm not saying they can't not enjoy the game, but saying something is factually bad, that's you know, that's where I kind of go, not sure about that, Chief. Let's see, doing great in range rooms, you can do VR without fighting my walls. Oh, very nice! I kind of want to do, like, a proper, VR setup one day in the future as well, because my room is not built for it, like, it's really not. Which is actually the reason why I never actually picked up Half-Life Alyx, because I do have a VR headset. It's just a fucking nightmare to use. Sonic Labyrinth and Jam and the Gamescom are the worst. Oh, actually, 100% Sonic Jam is the worst Sonic game I have ever played on Game.com. Just don't. What am I doing? I'll go down. Like, if you want to punish someone, you give them Sonic Jam, because that's barely a game. It's barely a slideshow. Like, it's one of those situations, you know? But yeah, Sonic Schoolhouse is probably the worst game. You know, I never actually got to experience Sonic Schoolhouse, but... I don't know, that's kind of an edutainment title, isn't it? Like, does that really count when you really judge these games? Hard to say. Kinda hard to say. Sonic 3D Blast. Oh, I tell you what, I like Sonic 3D Blast. I know I'm kind of not in the majority there. But I do like that game, I find it fun. Especially with the newer version of it that's the original programmer created. Because he basically made a director's cut that, like, irons out some of the issues, and that's honestly the best way to play it. But that's my personal opinion. Be grateful he doesn't chase you with a rule if you get the wrong answer. Oh, jeez. From all the Sonic levels I've played, Sandopolis Act 2 is the worst one I've played so far. Oh yeah, Sandopolis Act 2 is... honestly, it's not bad when you get used to it. I say I haven't played these games my entire life. But honestly, it just drags on. It's not a fun level. I don't really like Act 1 all that much either, to be honest, the one I'm playing right now, but at least it looks nice. I like how it looks. It's one of those things, though. Thinking of picking up Jam. Oh, yeah, we're not talking about Jam on the Saturn. Jam on the Sega Saturn is a perfectly fine way to play Sonic. In some regards, it's actually an ideal way. It's got some cool features. But... the Game.com version of Sonic Jam, like, Cal, check it out. I guarantee you the very first thing you'll go is, what the fuck is this? Like, those will be your genuine words. Oh, gosh. Sonic to me is like the sports team you secretly always want to cheer on, but they keep blowing it. You know? Yeah, I kind of get that. Granted, I am also quite light on the series. Like, where most people don't like the games, I tend to like the games, but I don't know. I guess maybe I got a bit of a childhood bias with that. Sonic Blast 5 is the better one. Oh my god. I forgot that existed. Was that the Game Boy bootleg? I think it is. Whoop! And one dead golem. Lovely jubbly. Hardest boss in the game, right? Oh yeah, I know, right? God, that was so difficult. Almost stood no chance. Never understood this boss. I mean, I can see what the challenge is. Like, when you don't know what you're doing, you can probably go, why the fuck is he dying? Once you know, though, it's just a case of just standing around for 10 minutes. Waiting for him to kill himself. It's like, hello? Dude, this is impossible! Alright, here we go. Sandopolis Act 2. Not one of the better Sonic levels. I don't mind it so much nowadays, now that I actually know what I'm doing, but... Oh, kid me just never gelled with it. Granted, that can probably go for quite a lot of folks, I reckon. She meant more she didn't see the point in it. Oh yeah, I mean, that is true, I don't see the point in that level either, that boss either, it's just kind of there. Oh yeah, the music's fantastic. Honestly, that's something I'll say for like most of the Sonic series. For all their faults, almost every Sonic game has a good soundtrack. You know? Especially Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood, which as we all know has the greatest soundtrack in the franchise. Yep, absolutely. I don't think it's Sonic's fault, I just think the Gamecom... Yeah, the Gamecom was just an awful device, like... It's one of those things, I don't really blame anyone apart from the hardware there. Apart from the fact that when I see that game, I'm more like, why did you even try? It's like, hey, this... To put it in perspective, it would be like putting Sonic Frontiers on a Nintendo 64. You know? Like, I imagine if you do enough compromises, it'd be possible. Why would you, though? Like, the draw distance would be non-existent, for one thing. Wait, Sonic Blast, the Game Gear one? Sonic Blast the Game Gear one? What about Sonic Blast the Game Gear one? Granted, that's not a great game either, but... None of you saw anything. That wasn't a death that counted. I was testing the structural integrity of this pyramid. Yeah. Let's go with that. Yep, that's what I was doing. Oh, I was getting confused. Sorry. I see. Fair enough. It's like running Red Dead Redemption 2 on an Atari 2600. Now that's something I want to see. I mean, someone made a Sonic game for the Atari, which was surprisingly competent. I might actually stream that one day, because that's just really cool that someone actually went through the effort to make that. The opening and the music snaps. Don't get what you're talking about there. It totally didn't get squashed. Yeah, I didn't at all. You know, it was... Yeah, nope, nothing at all. You guys imagined it. Must have been a dream. It was one of the ghosts playing tricks on you or something. Yes, totally. Yes. You know, this level actually did freak me out when I was a kid, because the ghosts right now, when they first show up, they're cute. But when the ghosts get into, like, full angry mode, they were actually quite intimidating back in the day. Like, they get creepy. But yeah. I wish Amy had different spikes to her game. I think there's some slight differences, but they're very minor. Like, I think the only real difference is shading is slightly less detailed in, maybe Sonic 2, I think. I'm not sure, I never actually did a side-by-side comparison of the sprites. I do like her sprite work though, I think it fits in with the classic Sonic games really well. Just a speedrun strat. You die as you actually beat the game faster. What? Hello? Oh, I see. Yes, that's right. I was trying to use speedrun strats. That's right. Because if you die in the right place, you clip straight through the world and go straight to the death egg zone. You know? Totally fine. Actually, that reminds me of something in Sonic Frontiers. I was playing that about 2 days ago. You know the final boss of that game, the standard final boss now, not the DLC one. Or the weird Ikaruga one. None of them, the actual normal final boss. I found myself get clipped outside of the barrier of the boss fight, and I couldn't get myself back in, so I could just fly around the island freely. Which was really weird, but I had to restart eventually because I realized, oh shit, I got like 800 rings and I'm stuck out here. That was cool. Stage 3 gives me nightmares. Don't let me get to that stage, okay? No worries. No worries at all. I shall do my best. Yeah, Stage 3 ghosts are just freaky looking. It was happening. It's like that Mario 64 boos terrified me in that game. Oh, really? I was never scared of the boos. The level with the boos scared me when I was a kid. That freaked me out. But I think that was mostly because of the soundtrack. Like, it had this weird, like, creepy ambient sound. I don't know, it always freaked me out. And then you have that goddamn bloody piano. That piano is the worst. Oh, they might actually go to stage 3 now, it looks like. Hold on. Oh, no, there's a light. There we go. Thank you, Tails. Yeah, the piano in Mario 64 was... Oh boy. Cannot get far into the Frontiers update, not because of the combat, because it got lost. Really? I'm actually kind of surprised at that, because they do kind of point out where to go, at least they did for me, but... Then again, if you're trying to get everything done, that's where things get a little tricky. Because, like, even now, I'm still completing the map. I got so many, like, missing markers and missing things from Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, it's like, hui. Although I did find the update to be pretty... What's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, really? It doesn't work on... Interesting. Well, anyway, I killed Eggman. Yeah, I found the TLC in general to be quite hard. A lot harder than expected. Especially certain challenges, which I'm not going to spoil here, but there's certain challenges. My fucking god. What were they thinking? Frame perfect inputs, thank you, Sega. Oy. Luigi's Mansion 3 is one scared the hell out of me. Oh, Luigi... I love Luigi's Mansion 3. I never finished it though, it's one I always want to get back to. Maybe one day, maybe I'll stream it one day. Like, maybe I could do a Luigi's Mansion-a-thon when the remake of Luigi's Mansion 2 comes out. Because that could be fun. I mean, I could try it now, but emulating Luigi's Mansion 2 is bloody hell. Like, that game does not run well on the 3DS emulator. Like, I don't know what it is about it. Thank you, it might run a bit better now I got way better hardware, but we'll see. Lava Reef 2 slaps. Oh yeah, Lava Reef 2 is bloody brilliant. I love Lava Reef. Out of all the Sonic and Knuckles levels, this one's my favorite. Like, it's just... Oh, beautiful. Oh no! Fuck, I wasn't looking at the screen. Amy is OP. Amy's pretty damn good, yeah. I wouldn't say OP, because, like, this thing is less effective than Sonic, so when Sonic gets iframes when he uses his, Amy doesn't. So if I try to use that on certain enemies, it will hurt me. It is Halloween, be a good time for it. Yeah, that is true. Oh, bum. But I don't know, because maybe I'll wait until maybe next Halloween until Luigi's Mansion 2 Remake is out, and that's out soon, and I'm just not aware. That way then I can marathon them all in one, can't I? That could be pretty... Oh, excuse me. That could be pretty fun. Oh, when she's super! Oh, right, yeah, Amy when she's super is ridiculous. She just throws hammers and... she doesn't afraid of anything. bring back that ancient meme. Roger's voice probably sounds worse in the update cutscenes than in the other point. Honestly, I didn't mind him in the update. Like, I don't know. Honestly, Roger in general in Frontiers I actually really liked. Granted, he's still not my boy. He's still not my boy, Ryan Drummond. Honestly, Jason Griffiths, but then again, Jason Griffiths is dope. Like, I like his voice. To be fair, I like all the Sonic voices. Like, what's the name of the guy who voices Sonic in Sonic Prime? He does a bloody good job. Something Mac. Oh, I can't remember his first name. But no, he's a bloody good Sonic voice. Blind Battery and Fingerman have... Fingerman? Fingerman? Oh, you mean Dr. Robotnik's, like, finger robot at the end? Yeah, that's... I know what you mean. Yeah, that's a banger of a music track. I was confused then. Fingerman? That's an interesting version of Sonic 3. He is the Fingerman! That's who he is. He is the Fingerman! He's got the master plan! Now I'm gonna grab this, and beautiful. I'll tell you what, actually, I haven't used its Hyper Amy against this upcoming boss yet. Ow! Well, assuming I keep my rings, let's give that a crack, see how she handles. Whoa. Again, assuming I keep my rings. This shit's tough, yo. Although every time I hear this theme song, like Lava Reef song, for some reason my brain jumps to there was a fan cover of this song that I heard years ago on YouTube, and the lyrics of that always pop in my head. So it's a fire lit, something and Thor now. I can't remember the details. It was a damn dope song. I'll have to try and find it. Whee! You always mishear Sonic lyrics, really? God, it reminds... I tell you what I remember, it was like the era of the Smash Brothers Brawl theme where everybody had like those misheard lyrics for that game. That was fun. Oh, Smash Brothers Brawl was great. I miss that game. Had its problems, but... Oi! At least it has a decent single player. Alright. Just, destroy this Eggman robot, shall we? Just, there we go, get rid of you. Lovely jubbly. Come on, Mr. Fingers. Boop me! Oh, really? Okay, maybe if I just stand still, it'll hurt him. Don't crush, don't crush, don't crush, don't crush, don't crush. Oh, there we go. I was a little scared he would crush me then. All in the hall, hee loo. So wishy-washy spree in spree washy wash. Oh, all in the hall, hee hoo. So wishy-washy spree in the spree washy washy. Yeah, I get now. It took me a few seconds then. Oh, jeez. Whee! It was always weird Act 2 of, like, Lava Reef Zone, because this is technically just Hidden Palace Zone, now at this point. With some Lava Reef, like, gimmicks plopped in. Oh, I can't spin dash that, that's right, I need to be Nipples the Enchilada to get through there. Oh, those. Yeah, you remember those, don't you? Good times! I'm okay. No, I'm okay. Everything is... groovy. Oh, fun. Wait, is there a ring in here? Oh, yes it is. Perfect. There's one he was referencing. I'm not going to look at it just because, like, I know some people can get really fiddly about, like, when it comes to YouTube stuff on stream, so I'll hold off, but tell you what, if you DM me it on Discord, I can have a look later on, because I'll completely forget otherwise. Whoop! Beautiful. Alright, and onto the spike gates. Let's go. It's almost kind of like a chill, slower level. It's hard. Probably the hardest normal stage in the game, but You know, it's a chill one. Then again, actually, if you're playing as Knuckles, this level fucking can kick you ass. Kick you ass? Can kick your ass. Like, oi. Excuse me. I remember my first time doing like a Knuckles run, and this. Oh. Needless to say, I was royally bothered, to say the least. This is my least graceful run through in a long time. I will be honest. Whee! Oh, that was close. Ah! Knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, go get Peto. There we go. Give me my fire shield. Thank you very much. Oi. Oh, I can't. Just gotta be safe. Safety first. Actually put Amy's hammer to good use. A lot more than I did like other times I played as Amy. Whee! But yeah, I'll tell you what though. Sonic Superstars, cannot wait for that to come out. And I'm very happy because anyone who's getting now on Steam, they just announced, finally, that if you sign up for the newsletter, you can get the Amy skin on Steam now. Which was something I was annoyed that was only available for seemingly Epic for a while, so... Hey, they fixed that mistake. I can now get modern Amy's costume. Although I might stick to classic Amy. I've always liked classic Amy look. I don't know. It's just something about this design. It's kind of unique. She sticks out more with this costume, I feel. Anyway, actually, I wouldn't mind seeing modern Amy dress up like this in the future, you know? Maybe a slightly modified version to suit her design, but that'd be cool. Yeet. Alright, well... Oh, yo. That was a risky jump. Most of the way through the zone now. I'll tell you what, it's actually surprising. This has taken me longer to actually get through than I expected. I thought I would have been done with Sonic & Knuckles by now, but I guess I misremembered the length of it. Ooh, I shall hydrate right now, thank you. Did you hear that Johnny Gioli wasn't in London, but he was in LA? Really? Huh. I'm actually surprised at that. I'm guessing Johnny had other things he had to do, otherwise, because like, I know he loves doing the Sonic stuff. Like, he's crazy passionate about the songs he makes in the series. We got duped. I mean, I wasn't able to go because the tickets sold out, but who was at the London Symphony? Was it like Nate Wants the Bow or someone like that doing the singing, or someone else? Whee! Would have been some shit if Kelly Quinn showed up. It's like, yeah, there you go. Day vibes. Ah, I see. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Unfortunately, this boss fight I cannot cheese as Amy because, well, no matter which way you throw your hammer at this one, this boss is just probably the worst boss in the game. I mean, it's not so bad if you're not super, but when you're super, you just stand still for 5 minutes and you're done. Which I'm gonna do because I'm lazy. Wait, it's an hour in. Yeah, I know. Like, honestly, the time's flown by. Like, I was originally going to be playing Titanfall 2 after this, but I don't know if I'll even have the time to even bother loading that up. I guess we'll see. Maybe I will. Because I do want to actually get to the Titanfall 2. Which does not like the bit rich here, don't worry. I'm sure the YouTube on-demand version will also have the same problem, like... I think it's because these sort of patterns always seem to screw up bitrates in like streams and videos. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's the heat effect or something, because there's so much shimmering maybe in the image, it's causing like the bitrate to just go Wah! On CQP it looks clean as fuck. Oh really? Oh okay. Hopefully it's fine then. It should be the last loop. Oh, no, it's not. I'm glad they actually extended the Super Form theme though for this, because, you know. Best way to test it with Sonic Adventure Special Stages. Oh yeah, 100%. Sonic Adventure Special Stages are... I think it's because there's so many dithering patterns, it just does not like it. Anyway, the picture should have cleared up by now, at least. To be fair, I think a couple of advanced games, like GBA games, have like that type of effect where... Because everything's so pixelated and they're still trying to do these fancy things. Sometimes that stuff just happens. It's a shame. Alright, time to take on Nipples the Enchilada. And, show him what's for. But first, I believe it's up here. Where's Tails? There he is. Okay. This is something that not many people actually know about. If you fly all the way up to the very, very, very top here with Tails, you'll fall. No, that's not what I mean. Just give me a sec. Come on, Tails, come back. There you are. Right. Basically, there's shit up there. And up until, like, this collection, or maybe Sonic 3 Air, you weren't able to really... Oh, you still can't get up there. Excuse me? Maybe it's because Tails is already flying. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, I assure you there's shit up there. Maybe I need to be Tails alone to reach it. Damn. I thought I was going to get a chance to show off something I never show off for a change. Oh, fuck's sake. This is where Amy's not being as effective as Sonic with his interstitial shield's going to start showing properly. There you go. I swear to God, if I lose to Knuckles, alright? This is gonna be like fucking Tom 64 and Hellfire Comms territory if I lose to Knuckles. I'm not gonna do that. No! I'm not gonna lose to Knuckles! There we go. Oh yeah, I absolutely love how the art here foreshadows, and actually now that we know about the Chaos species, right, and the Ancients, I wonder, was this something they foresaw? Because they had fancy technology back in the day. They could have maybe foresaw this or something, you know? Or used the Chaos Emeralds in a way to maybe see... I don't know. It's like, Sonic Frontiers has opened up a lot of potential questions to the series, and I kind of love that about it. Or you just have a huge skill issue. Listen here, Yo-Yo. I do, but that's neither here nor there, okay? I'm a wee bit out of practice. I haven't played this in a long time. Since the last time I played it. 3 weeks ago. Jeez. Granted, this is my first time using Amy this far into the game, so there you go. There you go. Thank you, good old Nipples. Yeet! Let's go. So you mildly admit it. I admit nothing. All I merely admit is that for a brief period of time, my skill level wasn't up to the par of quality that it used to be. I can't wait until I hit 50 years old. That's when I'm going to start using my age as an excuse, you know. If something goes wrong then, I'm going to be like, oh, sorry, my reflexes aren't what they used to be, I'm 50. I can't wait to get to that time. Because it's like a free I suck card. How old am I now? Over 30. But I'm under 40. I'll leave the rest a mystery. Just to add a little bit of fun for you guys. But I'm within that 10-year gap. Whee! Yeah, I'm a bit of an old fart. No worries at all, Mighty. No worries at all. 34, I bet. I'm not that bloody old. I'm younger than that. Good lord. To tell you the truth, I actually always forget my age. And that's one thing I've always had a problem with. I always forget. It's like, I know I'm not 34. I know I'm over 30. Hold on, let me do some quick maths here quickly just to figure out my... I can't believe I have to do this. I cannot. Alright, so it's 2023 now. Okay, I am... Yeah, I'm within the range of 30. Within the range of 30. Totes. You lower the age range gap. Ah, I see. Okay, so between 30 and 34 then. Which is true. Alright, time for Mecha Sonic Battle 2. I'm kind of embarrassed to say my age now because people will question now how I forgot my age. It's like, that's the thing, like, people will question now, like, oh, what's wrong with this guy's brain? And like, I don't know, I lost it years ago, mate. Oh, there you go, beautiful. Whee! Though, to be fair, I also forget my own birthday. I don't really pay attention to ages. I never have. Like, I can never remember my parents' age for the life of me. Whee! Yeah, I really don't care about my age, to be honest. Like, the only reason I'd care is like I said, so I could use my age as an excuse if I'm doing something bally. That's the only reason I'd care. Otherwise, I just don't, you know. Mentally, I'm still the same as I was like 10 years ago. Physically, I'm not, but mentally, I am. So you know. Whee! Then again, I am a little bit more wiser. My priorities are in different places now. Some would say in more responsible places. Whee! Alright. Time to take care of good old Mega. So this is just interesting, because, like, Amy got kidnapped by Metal Sonic, right? But she can fucking demolish the more advanced model. I'm actually shocked we never kind of got Mecha Sonic back. He's a really cool design. It's probably one of my favorite designed, like, Sonic robots in the series. Then again, there was that one comic book mini-series that brought him back, which I'm yet to read. I need to get to that. I'm really behind my IDW comics. I also always loved how he just doesn't completely die. He, like, sparkles, because obviously Knuckles' playthrough is his thing. I don't know, I always found that to be cool. Ah, beautiful. And up we go! To the Death Egg! Oh. I wonder if the Death Egg's going to make a return anytime soon. I got a weird feeling it won't, because this is a hunch. And it's a hunch that I'm hoping is right, but I think the series has kind of stopped a bit with its nostalgia palette pandering a bit now. At least I hope so. Like, I know Green Hill is in Sonic Superstars, but it's not part of the main game, for instance, you know? And that's a plus, because to be honest, like, at the time the stream is running anyway, like, I'm a wee bit sick of Green Hill. I'm so glad that, you know, Frontiers almost did away with it, but then they brought it back to the like cyberspace stages. They were almost there. Hear me out. Combine Metal and Mecha and Silver for the ultimate Metal Sonic. You know, that actually would be really cool. That's a cool idea. Sega, take notes. Go for that. That could be a neat idea. Although I tell you what, I'm most curious about with the series now going forward, post Frontiers and post Frontiers DLC, which I'm not gonna spoil. Don't worry, but I really want to know how Eggman's gonna be handled from now on, because like they really humanized him a lot in Frontiers. So I'm not entirely sure how they're going to go about having him be the main villain from this point onwards. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure they could pull it off, but it's going to be interesting to see, you know? to be honest, I kind of like the idea of like Eggman taking a back seat as the villain from this point onwards, you know? Like maybe bring Starline in from the comics and make him the main villain or something. That could be cool. I kind of wish to reboot the series because they kind of fixed the already broken lore. I mean, to be fair, I think the lore is... It's not so much that it can be fixed necessarily, because it can't, but they can write over the mistakes now, you know, which I know is what Ian Flynn and the new writing team at Sega are trying to do. They're trying to, like, cover up the little, like, the mistakes in the lore and trying to expand upon things, so... I don't really think a reboot is necessary, but I am interested in seeing how things are approached from now on, you know? Because, like, there's only a brief period of time in the series where they even cared about the fucking... Okay, Amy? Yeah, there you go. Reach this? Ah, shit. Yeah, there's only a brief period of time in the series where they even cared about the lore, which was, like, between... I want to say between Sonic 3, this one, because this kind of is the game that started the lore, and all the way up until 06. I want to say that's when they kind of gave up, was after 06. Actually, no, probably Sonic and Black Knight, because that still had kind of like the old style. This damn room. Oh, I know, right? That bloody gravity room is a nightmare sometimes. Apparently Sonic Prime is supposed to be canon, but no, I don't think it is. Like, I know it's meant to be, but it just doesn't fit. Because, one, it means that Sonic has, for some reason, gone backwards with his mentality. Wait, what the fuck? This shouldn't be flashing like this. What the hell's going on? Hello? Oh, whatever. Anyway, yeah, Sonic's kind of gone backwards in his mentality a bit, so he's learning the same lessons he's already learned hundreds of times before. Everyone's home is Green Hill now, which is like, really? Because, like, that was only really Sonic's home? And even then, technically Sonic came from Christmas Island, so I don't know what's going on there. I don't know, it's interesting. I guess they could find some way to retrofit it or work it in, but... My mindset is, it's canonical in the sense that it happened, but it's not canonical in that it takes place in the same universe. Because obviously everything is canon according to the writing team, so... We're gonna take that. Sonic Boom is canon, but it's within its own isolated universe. That makes sense to me. So... I don't know, that's the mindset I'm gonna go with when it comes to that stuff. Like, everything it doesn't fit is just considered its own separate universe. Sonic.exe is canon. Okay, I should reframe that everything official is canon. As much as I know there's plenty of people who would love Sonic.exe to be canonical. I'm gonna be honest, Sonic.exe is one of those things I never quite got. I don't know. I could never get into the whole idea behind it. It just seemed kind of neat, I guess. But that was the extent of my thoughts. But I don't know. I'm an old man. What do I know? Like when I got into this series, it was back when Sonic had black eyes and, you know. The UK comic book series is still running, which that's a fucking trip and a half. Pretty sure there's a panel in the UK's... Tails? Tails? Do you mind? Thank you. I think there was a scene in like the old Sonic the comic where like Tails went to assassinate Eggman and it's like he's got a gun and like what the fuck is this? If anyone hasn't checked out the UK Sonic comics, go for it. It's a bloody wild ride. But Sonic is an absolute asshole in it. Definitely worth reading though. It's entertaining. It's like Tails becomes like this fucking mercenary man called a Zone Runner, and he works for this flock of sheep called the Zone Runners who go help liberate each of the zones from Eggman. And I'm like, what the f? It's mental. Like the. Granted, one of my favorite things about Sonic the Comic is still probably got to be the Brotherhood of Metallics. And if anyone doesn't know, the Metallics are basically the comic's name for Metal Sonic. And there's a brotherhood of loads of hundreds of Metal Sonics, all controlled by an Emperor Metal Sonic, who's like this big red beastie. And honestly, it was that was such a cool like story, and I don't know. I saw it quite recently show up in like a fan game. I think it was Sonic Time Twisted? Maybe? And I remember fanboying a bit because I saw that. I was like, oh my god, Metallics! Oh, jeez. Sonic Jam appeared in an official tweet, so he's canon. Oh shit! Everything is canon! I had no idea they actually ever officially acknowledged Sonic EXE, so that's kind of interesting. Didn't think they ever would. Whee! Although I'm kind of curious, because I know that like the Sonic social media team does Twitter takeovers, right? What are they going to call it now that Twitter has been renamed to X? Sonic X crossover? Takeover even? Like, if they do that, then they damn well better get Chris Thorndike, because you can't have something called Sonic X without Chris Thorndike. You know, everyone's favourite character. Oh, gosh. Yep, everyone's favourite character indeed. Alright, let's have a look at this Twitter post. Not that I'm doing anything in game, so I might as well. Oh shit, you're... hello? Oh yeah, you're right. Well, you know. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I want to watch the sub myself. I'm currently watching the dub of Sonic X, and it's okay. Not as good as I remember it being when I was younger. But I have heard that Season 3, which unfortunately Season 3 is the one I haven't seen, is where things just fucking kick off with Sonic X. But I hear the sub is just way better. I know they actually use the game soundtracks for one thing, so that's a bonus. Sonic says shit in the sub. Oh yeah, it's like in the second episode, isn't it, where he's with Cream and he's like, shit! To be honest, it's like Sonic saying random English phrases and stuff like that, and little weird quirks are probably the only thing I know about the sub version. Because I know... like, Sonic's Japanese voice actor, I forget his name. Oh, it's gonna bother me. But I know he's an English teacher originally, I believe. And he likes using English in a lot of stuff, and I think they took advantage of that. Like, there's just random English phrases from Sonic, like... in the episode where he's fighting Knuckles, he just climbs to a tree, at the top of a tree, and just goes, oh, what a great view! And I just love the way he says it. It's so goofy and jokey, it's great. Ow. That made me want to watch Sonic X now. This is a cool boss, so I like this one, it's unique. I know I'm throwing caution to the wind, but honestly at this point I just don't care. Yeah, you can bounce them, it makes things so much quicker. Saves you like a million times the speed just fighting this thing. There you go, lovely jumping. You never knew that, Yo-Yo? Yeah, it's super cool how you can bounce those things and just take on the beastie. The mech. Tails, where the fuck are you going? Hello? Tails like, you can fight him, I'm out of here! Brilliantly. Brilliant. Alright, come over here, Mr. Fingerman. It's time for you to meet your maker. And again. And once more. Beautiful. The Egg Penguin. Oh yeah, it does sort of look like a penguin now that you mention it. Never saw it before either. Well, you know. Alright. Tails, if you fuck me over, right, I swear to God, I will shit. Oh, wow, he hit me. Huh, he hasn't done that for a while. Yoink, and yoink. That's the only thing with this boss you need to watch out for. Tails can really mess you up. I could have sworn I should have got hit there. Oh, well, you know. Beautiful. Pingu is in the force. Has there been a Sonic Pingu mod? Probably. I mean, I know one of the very first mods, like, I think it was Forces, where they turned Sonic into like a toilet seat. That was fun. No idea where someone got the idea to do that, but it made me laugh. Do. There we go. Ah, lovely. A jubbly. You were what? Hello? I'm sure this against the terms of service. Wait, what's against the terms of service? I'm confused. Oh yeah, Tails definitely could have stopped Eggman. Easily. I don't know how we got a plane. Where did you get the tornado from? It's like, hello? Whatevs. I'll take it. I'll take safety. Why not? I do like that they put the proper ending theme in here, though. He says if Tails screws you over, you will shit. Oh, I see. I mean... Yes! Ah, splendid. So there we go. That there, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. Beasties and or otherwise. That has been the great, the mighty, the splendid Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And honestly, holds up. Holds up absolutely phenomenally. And again, if anyone in here hasn't played Sonic 3 and Knuckles, play it. Whether you play through the Origins collection where you can play as Amy or not, doesn't really matter. Play it. Sonic 3 Air, that's a good way to play it. Even the original version's a good way to play it. Just, you want to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But yeah, Sonic Origins is finally done. It only took 3 months. Yeah! Jamie, he's even younger than Amy. What the fuck? Hey. I'm not the one taking shit out of context. I'm the one that said screw me over in terms of a non-sexual way. Okay? Don't you be putting shit in my mouth. I'm not getting cancelled today, good sirs. No. I hope. I hope I don't say something stupid and get cancelled. Oh. Jesus. I should be safe. I'm usually a safe-minded individual. I say things by accident all the time, but don't mean it in the way that people take it. So there we go. But yeah, honestly, Sonic Origins though, to get back to the topic at hand. Honestly, it's a good collection. It's still rated mixed on Steam because there are some problems with the collection overall. Like, I think that on certain versions, if you play a Sonic and Tails on Sonic 1, it will crash the game outright. I think that's been fixed in the PC version, but I'm not entirely sure. But overall, outside of like little quirks like that, if you try to beat the main game, it's a perfectly reasonable way to play these games. They're great remakes. You accepted Mighty's out of comment. You were like, yeah, or something. I know, I'm just still playing along with a joke. Ah, gosh. Goodness gracious me. I mean, what are the ages of the characters now? I don't mean when Sonic 3 came out, I mean, like, officially the ages of the characters, because I think they've been aged up, haven't they? I'm curious. To be honest, I don't even know if they even have ages anymore. Like, do they have ages anymore? I'm pretty sure Sega's got rid of that fact, because it kind of... To be honest, it makes no sense to have the characters be the same age for 30 years, you know? It's an Ash Ketchum situation where he's forever 10, which... Yeah, it's one heck of a long 10 years for Ash Ketchum in, like, Pokemon. In here, Sonic is 15. Ah. Oh yeah, that's right, because they have him in the manual, don't they? But in Sonic Generations, he's 20, so he did age that. I don't even fucking know. That's a nice sprite of Amy, I like that. Very nice and glowy. I mean, honestly, I gotta give props to the sprite artists that worked on this collection that add Amy in. Like, they did a phenomenal job. She fits in perfectly. It's great. Very well done. 10 out of 10. Delicious. And there we are. Oh, cool. They added just like the end screen. Very nice. You know, it actually kind of fits more with 4 people in there than compared to 3. I like that. Excuse me, that ship wasn't in what we just did. I'm sorry. Excuse me, game. Not gonna lie, it looks worse with her there. Really? I like it. I like how she looks in it. I think she fits in quite naturally. Although, there is one area in this game, before I finish off Sonic Origins and move on to the next game, there is one area where I think they messed up the sprite work. Unless they fixed it in the patch. Let me check. Here, there it is. You see Tails flashing on that clear screen? I want them to fix that. That looks horrible. And it does my head in every single time I see this. Like, everything else there looks great, except for Tails. No way! But where is Cream? That's a good question. Oh, I didn't do a full playthrough as Tails. I need to finish that at some point. To be fair, if Cream was in this game, she'd break the game like left, right, up, and down. You know, there'd be like the game would be broken. Although that would be really fun. Hey Sega, version 3. Call it Sonic Origins Plus Plus or something. Put Cream in here. While you're at it, put Shadow in here. And Mighty and Ray. You know what? Put Big in here. There we go. We'll have a big fishing minigame. That'll be great. Yeah, where is Cream and Tikal? I wonder why they haven't been in any of the recent 3D games. I mean, for Cream, like, she's like really young, isn't she? So maybe they have her with her mother? Like, that's their reasoning? Tikal... Well, I guess Tikal is technically dead. Oh, no, she's not, because her spirit's with the Master Emerald. So maybe she just doesn't need to pop out because the Master Emerald's fine. I don't know. It's weird. Put the Burger Man in. Now you're talking my language, Cal. We need Sonic Adventure Burger Man in Origins. It needs to be done.